Meeting specific person at the end of life is strange before the storm. I just ended a game. After the credits, I noticed that there is the possibility of Rachel meeting her mother Sarah. I searched the internet for clues on how I can make this happen. I then restarted the episode and I tried to achieve this goal. But I was unable to. I used tips from the Life is Strange wiki site. What I did. I told Rachel the truth at the end. I gave answers like in the guide. I also mentioned letters. I didn't give the bracelet to Sarah because I didn't have it. What I did wrong. What really should be done to have this specific ending? Question from user Daniel at Gaming at Stack Exchange. Answer. I know it's over a year late, but I figured I'd get on Arcade and answer some of these questions for the sake of completeness. Obviously, spoilers ahead. Since your link now points to an empty page, I'm not sure what answers you gave when talking to Sarah. However, they're listed on the Lee Wiki. Essentially, there is a hidden convince counter keeping track of this which starts at 0. You have to get 5 or more points to convince her. Each correct response during the conversation will increment the counter. Giving Sarah the bracelet will add 3 to the counter. The guide even has a useful story flowchart for this scene which someone reverse engineered from the files. You can use this to identify where the convince counter gets changed. Using the following responses should give you a score of exactly 5, so you can convince her without needing the bracelet, but you must answer exactly as shown. Everybody's broken. I lost my father. Rachel needs you. I thought my dad was perfect. Don't you want to see her? The guide also says you have to choose she deserves to meet you, but the flowchart disproves this. Neither of the responses to that question has an effect. Some people also say you have to choose. You know my name, but that's not necessary either. Now, the interesting and crucial part was something I found when I was looking at the flowchart, which may have affected you. If you choose remember your letter, the convince counter gets set to 2. Not incremented by 2, which is what I would have intuitively expected, but explicitly set to 2. If you were answering correctly up to this point, choosing this response makes your counter go down. And then you will fail to convince her unless you give her the bracelet 2-3 points. Since many people will have probably seen the letter and chosen that option and probably chose to kiss Rachel instead of take the bracelet, it's likely a lot of people didn't get to see Sarah in the end cinematics due to this. Is it a bug? It's pretty debatable, since usually in Lee, optional choices unlocked by exploration are supposed to help you rather than hinder you. I played the final chapter a few times on the latest version to test this. Using all 5 of the correct answers, Rachel saw her mother. Using 4 of the correct answers, but mentioning the letters, Rachel didn't see her mother, as expected. Using 4 of the correct answers, but mentioning the letters, but then giving the bracelet, Rachel saw her mother. Oh, and obviously, you must tell Rachel the truth in the finale after that. I hope that clears everything up. Answer from user Boffin Brain at Gaming at Stack Exchange.